All right, so I know a lot of you got into this play without giving it any thought. All right, cool. So I'm going to call this video the orientation. I'm going to bring you up to speed a little bit of what's going on. I'm going to tell you what a meme stock is, and I'm going to tell you what a short squeeze is. A meme stock is a stock that caught attention on the internet within a forum of people. They would talk about a stock they liked. They all would buy it. They made little picture memes and stuff talking about how they're making a lot of money or losing a lot of money, trying to influence people to buy and sell it. That's a meme stock. AMC, GameStop, Sundial, they're short squeezes. What does that mean? Well, they have a potential for a short squeeze, and that's when it infinitely can go up in price, the stock price itself. The reason for this is because a brokerage will take an over-leveraged short position with high interest, with high short interest. With that being said, when the retail investor comes in and buys up all those shares and then doesn't give them back, the person that lent those shares to the short seller, eventually they want it back. So then they require margin requirements upon other fees to make up for not having that stock in the first place. But as long as we don't sell it back, they get squeezed out of their position. They literally start bleeding money out of their pockets. Now, a couple of months ago, they were joking about fundamentals of a stock and how, it just doesn't make sense, these meme stocks, how we're all bound to lose our money. These same people are now bleeding out of their pockets, the ones that were explaining to us what fundamentals were. Now, just because of ego, they have held this position and they will never accept defeat until it's too late. When they release those positions and then they have to buy them back, we will determine what the price of that stock is. The way that we will determine that is, what do we sell it back to them at? Some people have said, and mathematically it's possible from what I understand, that AMC could go to $100,000, $200,000, $300,000. If it went up to $500, I'd be really excited. If it went up to $1,000, it all depends on how wide your position is. And by wide, how many stocks that you have. Now, when this all happens, and what a lot of you have to understand is, you are an investor if you've gotten into this play. And simply, when you haven't seen the fruits of this play in terms of the riches from it, it's only because you haven't executed your plan yet. A few months ago, I heard this video talking about how, listen, if you're doing this and you're in it and you haven't done the wrong thing yet by selling too early, you're just in a spot where you haven't executed your plan. You're doing the right thing. You've done something. A lot of people, they go about life and they don't have a plan. You have a plan. You're executing it when the time becomes appropriate. And at that point in time, you will receive the fruits of that trade. And now it's what's after that. Now, in a nutshell, I pretty much caught you up to speed on the rough of it. There's going to be much more, but for tonight, this is probably the last video I'll do. Tomorrow, I'll bring you up to speed some more. Peace.